Okay guys, so we're gonna be doing a comic book pop art makeup tutorial. I don't think that I ever hopped on the comic book makeup trend, but we're doing it today. So I already have my eyebrows concealed. I have a whole video on that in case you guys don't know how to do this, but I don't want to bore you with this. I feel like I cover my eyebrows in every tutorial. So we're just gonna get into it. So I really want to stay traditional to like the blonde hair, blue eyes, kind of comic book pop arty feel. So I already have blue eye contacts in, and I'm gonna go with more of like a porcelain skin tone. This one is actually, this isn't porcelain, but it's really light. So, oh, fair porcelain, yes it is. Okay. This is the CoverGirl Matte Made Foundation, and I'm just gonna blend this in using a beauty blender. This one is by Juno. Alright guys, now I'm gonna set it using the Anastasia setting powder. So this is just in the translucent shade. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start mapping out the lines. Yeah. So I'm gonna do the classic lines here to define the eyelid. And I'm gonna make it look almost more like a shadow. Oh, and for this I'm using the Morphe Neutral Territory palette. And we can go back and add a harsher line to these areas a little bit later, but for me personally, I like to create a shadow first before doing that. It just creates some depth and just makes it look cooler, in my opinion. A lot of the comic book style eyebrows that I like are kind of more on the sad side, so they kind of swoop up and away. They're almost like Emily from Corpse Bride, but definitely thicker. So now I'm just making these a little bit thicker. Give it a slight arch here, and then keep the tail pretty thin. Alright guys, now for the nose, I'm gonna just make a line from the bridge of my nose all the way to the tip, and then make a hard, like almost triangle shape. I'm just gonna show you guys what I mean. I'm just looking off of like a couple of reference photos. I think I'm gonna shade from this nostril up into almost a triangle type shape, and then fill this in. I wish I would have went a little bit crazier with this line. Let me see if I can make this deeper. We're obviously just mapping everything out right now. Like I said, I like to do shading and then go in with like a harsher line later. So I'll probably go in with either like an eyeliner or a black paint to go over some of these areas. And I'm going to outline one of my nostrils here. You might need to extend the line out a little bit like I did, since when you just outline your nostril, you won't be able to see this shading here from the front. So I just layered it a little bit. If you see from the side, it's a little bit thicker of a line. I'm just gonna do a few lines right here. Also gonna do a line right here on both sides to define like the inner eyelid. I'm just gonna line my waterline with a black pencil. This one is by Rimmel London. Now to line my top lid, I'm going in with, this is by Wet n Wild. This is the Breakup Proof Waterproof Liquid Liner. And then I'm just gonna create a wing, and then I'm also gonna, I think I'm gonna draw on my lashes just to make it look more comic-y. Okay, so for this next step, I think I'm gonna draw the lashes here on my actual like crease, and then I'm just gonna make this like a big thick line so that it gives the illusion that they're all connected. Let me see how it goes. I think that looks pretty good. Now we just need to mimic it on the other side, which is always the most difficult part. But I think it's coming together. Right, now I'm just putting on some mascara to blend in my eyelashes. This one is by KVD. This is the Go Big or Go Home mascara. I just made them a little chunky just to blend in with the vibe. My high school lash chunking skills are coming in handy. Now I'm going into, this is Makeup Revolution liquid lipstick in the shade Haunted. So it's like a super bright red. You can either do like a bold red or like a hot pink would be cool too. So I'm pretty much just filling in my natural lips, and then I'm just, ooh, these shit all over my teeth. I'm just filling in my natural lips, but making them slightly overlined. And then we're gonna go in and manipulate the shape of them with like black liner anyway. Alright, while we're waiting for this to dry, I'm gonna do an underneath lip shadow. This is just gonna make the lips look a little bit more plump. I'm also gonna shade in my Cupid's bow here. Just slightly. Okay, so now is the fun part. We're gonna go in and outline everything in black pretty much. That's really gonna make everything pop. Then we're gonna go in with some highlighter, and then I'll add some red dots in here, and then we'll pop on the wig and we'll be done. So for all the outlining, I think I'm just gonna use the same eyeliner that we were using. I'm just creating a white highlight on my lips. So I'm just creating a dot there and then a little bit underneath. Now I'm actually just using a white cream concealer to just make some highlights. Some of the comics have this and some don't. I just think it looks cool, so I'm doing it. It almost gives it like a plasticky look. I'm just going underneath the brows to pop them out a little bit. Still need to figure out what I actually want to wear. Shoot. Oh, I forgot to do the red dots. Should I just do like a few red dots in different areas? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna use the NYX Vivid Brights liquid liner, and this is in the shade Vivid Fire. So this is what this looks like. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then I'll just put them in a few different areas to kind of give the overall feel of dots being everywhere. Alright guys, let's pop on the wig. I sprayed this down with the yellow hairspray, so I'm not looking forward to putting this on. It has that really like chemically like hairspray smell. I think I might need to outline my hairline because this looks weird, doesn't it? Okay, so I think I'm gonna make some like lines in my hair as well, just to complete the look. This is the finished look, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. That really helps me out. And yeah, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more Halloween tutorials from me. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.